Mindfulness training. Mindfulness training. See, let's discuss a very simple phenomenon. Next time you see a child, 1-year-old, 2-year-old children, and notice their power of concentration. When they look at you only. They're so much focused. But over a period of time, as I mentioned in a previous episode, our attention is besieged with a lot of information. We get exposed to the world of information. We get a lot of choices to turn our attention on, which is not the case with the children, small babies, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. So, we had the power to concentrate 100%, which we lost over a period of time. We started practicing distractions and not focus and attention. So by the time we come to the school, we come to the college, or we come to our executive life, we complain that we are not able to focus, we are not able to concentrate on one thing at a point of time. It calls for effort to unlearn. In fact, it is easy to learn than to unlearn. So, once we understand this simple concept, it's easy to understand the process of mindfulness training. Anything which takes effort will cause certain tension in our mind, certain pain, because any change is difficult. Pleasure is what we want, pain is what we detest. So to sit in a place, closing the eyes and focusing all our attention on a particular thing calls for a lot of efforts. It's not a thing which we will like, but we have to do it. I recall a story which I used to say in various occasions. There was a student who was sitting on the tank of a temple tank full of water. So he was going on throwing stone into the water. It was creating round ripples. An elderly man was passing that side. He noticed this boy throwing pebbles and watching the ripples. An hour later, he happened to pass the same side and the boy was still doing that. Again, an hour later, this man was going that side. Same thing was he was noticing. So he went to that student and asked, I said, what are you doing? He said, I am throwing stone. And then he said, I have been noticing you for the last 2 hours, 3 hours, you have been doing it. He said, sir, you know one thing, you see what you see now? He threw a stone and asked the elder man to see what is the shape of the ripples. He said, round. When it becomes square, I will stop it. And this man explained to him, no, that's not going to happen. I said, why don't you do something useful? Useful means what? The boy asked, go to school. For what? You can get educated. For what? You can go to the school final. For what? You can go to college. For what? You can get a degree. For what? You can get a job. For what? You can settle down in life. For what, my dear sir? You will feel happy. This boy said, that's what I'm doing now. I feel happy. What should I do all that to become happy? So just look at this boy. He feels happy to do what he has been doing. Most of us are happy with the state of affairs, but we want miracles to happen. We need to understand that unless we want it, we will not do it. See you in the next episode.